Yo 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 everyone, Benny Bones here, and what I've got here is an eBay package. I ordered one of those action cameras, and it's just arrived. It's your standard issue eBay box, and a good old fashioned cutting knife, so that works. So I thought I'd just see what I got here. It's taken about a month and a bit to arrive. So the box is a little bit mashed up, so as you can see, that's a little bit mashed, so hopefully that's going to be alright. There you are. What is this? An SJ7000, I believe it is. What's the spec say? It comes in lots of different colours. Obviously I've got the black one. 12 megapixel KMOS sensor, 1080p. So basically, pretty much very much like a GoPro. We'll see what it's like on the inside though. So I know the SJ7000 isn't made by, what is it, S-Cam? So that just basically comes out. What have we got in here? Screen on it. Little camera in a waterproof case. So you got it's the second back for it. So you got two backs for it. That's handy. Waterproof case. Carry bag, is it? Yeah, little carry bag. Handlebar clamp. What does they call that? A J-clip, don't they, or something like that? What else? Just another extension. A power adapter. Non-Australian, of course. Pretty sure I ordered from an Australian distributor, but hey, you never get what you expect on eBay. So that's not Australian, that's European, is it? American? Something like that, I'm not too sure. But it does 240 volts, so I just need to get an adapter on that. Your mounting plates, that one's got a screw plate in it. That one doesn't. Alright. What's that? Your skeleton case, is it? I believe that's a skeleton case. So for the camera mount and for your tripod mount on the top and on the bottom. So yeah, USB cable, a clip, really big looking clip for some reason. I don't know what that's for. Another extension. So we've got a couple of extensions. There's another one. And is that a screw type for something, or is that yeah, that just looks like a quarter inch. Oh, there we are. Quarter inch screw thread on there. So that's what it looks like. Don't know what that clip's for though. But yeah, it's basically what's in there. Then your basic stuff. What's that? Zip ties. Little strap with some more suction things on it. So for $70 Australian, well $69.99, whatever it is, Extreme Camera products. The camera, I got it out. Well, I tried getting it out, then I put it down to go make my coffee, and the case opened by itself. I guess I loosened it up. But yeah, that's the camera there. It's pretty tiny. It's got a 2-inch screen on the back, so when it's on, the battery's apparently pretty low. Wow, that's bright. There you are. So it's got a bit of a camera on it, so you can still see through what's going on. Yeah, the battery's pretty dead. SD card on the side, recharger. I assume this little thing on the bottom is how you get the battery in and out, but nothing seems to spring open like I'd expect it to. With my contour, if you press the little lever on the back of the contour, the battery just kind of launches itself out. Yeah. And that's your battery. Yeah, where are we? There we are. A tiny battery. Just kind of pops out. 3.7 volt lithium. Yeah. So probably you can buy some more of these. Pretty cheap, I think. And that goes how back in? That goes like that. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, that's in. It's got different modes, different functions. It's got a speaker, it's got a microphone, you know, the usual. I'm just keen to see how it turns out. Like with all this junk here, I'm sure I can do something decent with it. But we'll see. I've got to put it on charge and see what happens. But yeah, the SJ7000, I believe this one is, or what it said anyway. It doesn't say anything on the box. It just says waterproof action cam. Yeah, hopefully it will all be good. We'll have to try it out and find out. Alright, well goody. I'll put it on charge and see what happens.
Alright, as you can see, I have both cameras on my helmet. Well, maybe you can't see. I'll look over here in this middle mirror. Yeah, I've got both cameras on. Hopefully they're both pointing in the right direction. I can't really tell. But there we are, both cameras on. And this is inside. Just thought I'd do a little bit of a inside-outside comparison. Strong light over there, not so strong light over here. I'll just go outside for a moment and see what happens. So this is the SJ7000, and my other is a Contour 2 Plus, or Plus 2, that's it. So I'm just testing out the video quality of both of these cameras. Well, I know how good the Contour is, so that one's my go-to #1. But this one here, I just thought I'd bolt it onto the front and see if it makes much of a difference when you're walking around in the sun and when you're not. It's what, 2:30 at the moment here in WA in winter. Not too cold, to be honest. As you can see, I've got junk everywhere. All the petals are falling off the trees, all the flowers. That's a good little test. That should give you an idea of what I'm looking at. But I like to say this is a good camera. I just don't know. I haven't tried one of these before, so I thought I'd give it a go and see what happens. It arrived yesterday and had to go to work, so I had to charge the batteries while I was at work. Alright, let's go in and test it then.
So as you can see, the SJ4000, no, 7000 I should say, SJ7000 is not as good coming from high intensity to low intensity lighting compared to the Contour, which you would expect. The Contour is like 5 times more expensive. I think I paid about $400 for the Contour, and it was the SJ was only $70, so you can expect that. So it's not going to be on par with anything else, but for what I do, I just wanted it for more of a second camera. So that's what I've got it here on for. The DAX needs a bit of work at the moment. It's a bit rough, but it's still a bit of fun. Yeah. So yeah, I bought it as a second camera. It's not, you can't really compare it to any of the big ones, because for the price, it's pretty decent. But then you can spend countless amount of money on the more expensive ones. So if you compared to the other in the market for the same price range, I don't know. From what I know, the SJ4000 is somewhat a better action camera, but for me it would have been another $100, not $100, another $50 on top. So they're about 125 Australian for an SJ4000. But yeah, compared to these, I'm pretty sure I'll do alright. From all the little tests I've done, it's been pretty decent. It's got Wi-Fi, it's got all sorts of, all the little functions you'd expect on all the modern cameras. So yeah, just a little zip around, make sure the DACs are still working right, and to give the camera a little bit of a test on the bike.